Black people were not taught the same dating scripts or socialized to date the same way that white people are. From a young age, white people teach their children how to build successful relationships with the opposite sex. They allow their teenagers to have boyfriends because they see dating as a way to build a social skill. They are taught formal dating etiquette, asking out, picking up, flowers, dinner. Courtship is a rehearsal for adult roles. They are learning how to be providers, wives, and husbands at a young age. The goal is to produce individuals who can replicate proper pair bonding. So the outcome is you have a bunch of teenage relationships that are modeled as mini marriages. It is a rehearsal for future domestic contracts. Whereas Black people do not teach their children formal dating etiquette. Black parents' primary focus is making sure their children do not get pregnant or get anyone pregnant. Sex is a risk to be managed. Girls are told, don't have sex, don't be fast, don't get pregnant. It's about negation and danger. The focus is about avoiding ruin instead of seeking or recognizing healthy connections. They don't teach you how a man should treat you. They teach you that men only want one thing and you shouldn't give it to them. Boys are told to use a condom and not come home with anybody pregnant. The focus is on avoiding legal and financial consequences, not on proper relationship conduct. So the underlying goal in the Black community is crisis prevention. And so the outcome from that is that adult relationships default to a sexual transaction framework, because that is the only framework that was explicitly discussed. This is why situationships is the default setting in Black dating. It's the adult extension of the secretive, sex-centered interactions that we were only offered when we were young. This is why courtship rituals feel foreign or performative in our community. We were never given the communal training the same way that white people are. And this is why almost every Black woman I know has lost their virginity in some type of situationship and never been in a serious relationship. And almost every white woman I know lost her virginity in a serious relationship and has never not been in a serious relationship. All the white women I know have been in consecutive serious relationships, because we were taught different social scripts. This is why there's always so much gender war conversation amongst Black people, because now we are learning the social scripts that white people have known since they were children. Now Black women want the romantic script that they have been deprived of since youth. Now they want the flowers, they want the whining and dining, they want the money, they want to be provided for. And the same goes for Black men. This is why they're constantly comparing Black women to white women, because now they know that white women perform femininity in their relationships. They perform softness and submissiveness in their relationship. And now that's what they desire. So now we're arguing back and forth about a script that never was taught to neither of us. Our social script was born out of survival. Our people were trying to survive to make sure that we can get out of our economic situation and move upwards. So they were focused on making sure we didn't have any children that would prevent us from getting there. This is why I say white supremacy and white normatives are so dangerous to our community. Because when you don't understand where these social scripts come from, it confuses us. It causes tension and friction between us. And looking to a group of people who are miserable within the social script that they created, I might add, is stupid. White women are miserable in their heteronormative relationships. And so are white men. They hate being providers. So we have two miserable groups of people who we are looking to as the blueprint, and they hate it. We have internalized a fantasy created by the bourgeoisie class of white people. And now all the other white people who have been forced to live by it also hate it. We are going in circles here, getting nowhere fast.